Quiet Mind, Day 58, Beyond the Illusion of You. Awareness frees you from ego because it reveals you were never the ego to begin with. When your ego is fired up, defending itself, lashing out, puffing up with pride, or shrinking with shame, know this: it's just an illusion trying to survive. And illusions don't die quietly. The ego fights dirty. It will use every emotion in its arsenal, every story from your past, every identity it's clung to stay in charge. But the moment you become the observer, when you simply see the ego in action, you're no longer trapped by it. That seeing is presence, and presence is power. The more you taste this state of inner watching, of being the awareness behind the noise, the more ego loosens its grip. You don't defeat ego by fighting it. You dissolve it by seeing it. Awareness and ego cannot coexist. The present moment is like sunlight. Ego is like a shadow. Bring in awareness and the shadow vanishes. This isn't some lofty spiritual goal to reach someday. It's available only now. Not later, not after meditation retreat number 47. Presence is always now. And only now can free you from the past. Only now can undo the story the ego built around your pain. So what is spiritual realization, really? It's not believing your spirit or repeating affirmations in the mirror. It's realizing, not just thinking, that you are not what you think, feel, or own. All those things come and go. You are what remains. The still, quiet space in which all things arise and fall. You are being. You are awareness. You are the I am that exists before any label gets attached to it. When you know this, life changes. Not that circumstances become perfect, but their heaviness fades. You can still honor your challenges, but they no longer define you. They're not who you are. And the ego, it always has an agenda. It always wants something: validation, control, attention. It's driven by fear. Fear of being nothing. Fear of disappearing. Because it knows deep down that all forms are temporary. That nothing it clings to can last. And so it hustles harder, grasps tighter, and lives in a constant state of not enough. Even when it gets what it wants, it's not satisfied for long. That's why the anthem of the ego will always be, I can't get no satisfaction. Even confidence can be a cover for ego's fear. On the outside, the ego may seem bold, proud, assertive, but inside it's terrified. It's like a house built on sand, always sensing the next wave. That's why it seeks constant reassurance through achievements, possessions, relationships, or arguments won. But when you truly realize that everything, every title, possession, thought, and even body is temporary, something miraculous happens. Peace. When you stop needing everything to last forever, you discover what does last, the formless awareness within you. The part that never came and never goes. There's a deep moment of insight hidden in unexpected places, like a sign that was once seen in the ruins of a burned down house. Danger! All structures are unstable. It was meant to warn hikers, but it could have been written by a spiritual master. Every form, every idea, every ego identity, every object is unstable. And realizing this doesn't create fear, it brings stillness. Because behind every collapsing form is the peace of what never collapses. Now, ego doesn't just show up in grand power struggles. Sometimes it sneaks in through everyday moments. Like when you get a secret thrill from knowing something before someone else. Guess what happened? You haven't heard yet? Let me tell you. That little spike of superiority, even over something trivial, that's ego. It's subtle, but powerful. It feeds on being just a little better. Gossip is another ego buffet. Not only do you get to feel in the know, you also get to judge, to criticize, to boost your own moral standing by pointing out someone else's failings. It's social bonding built on collective ego. But ego doesn't just want to feel superior. Sometimes it feels threatened by someone else's greatness, someone who knows more, has more, or is more in the eyes of others. When that happens, it tries to drag them down. belittle them, criticize them, or if tearing them down doesn't work, it latches on, I know them. We're close. It tries to steal the spotlight through association. All of this is just ego doing its best to survive in a world where everything is unstable. So what's the way through? See it. Just see it. That's enough. Because the moment you witness the ego, not judge it, not fight it, but witness it, you've stepped into something deeper. And that deeper you, that's the real power. That's the real peace. That's the real you.